All right, welcome back. First thing we never did is we never saved our product. Our project is still untitled. I'm going to go ahead and hit Control S. I want to call it part two part wallet bottom, and I'll put my name. Go ahead and save. Don't put my name on your part, but do put your name on your part. And the next thing you're ready to do is you're ready to start modeling the top piece. So in order to model the top piece, I think the most important thing to do here is go over to modify even before you begin. And I kind of think that these corners are pretty sharp. You might rip a hole in your pocket. So put a fillet. Do something, some sort of fillet or radius on these edges. It doesn't need to be crazy. It doesn't need to be too big, but 0.05. Maybe play around with the radius, or maybe you can go a little bit more than 0.5, maybe 0.1. And it appears that you should have enough room here all the way around your holes. And it looks like I have a dimensioning issue right there. This side looks great at 0.1. This side looks like I'm too close and not lined up with this feature over here. So I'm going to go ahead and select OK. I'm going to come back over here under my sketch, edit sketch, and I obviously have a typo. 3.8 should be 0.825, not 875. So if you think something is goofy or wrong, go ahead and adjust that. Now things look a lot more uniform. And I'm also going to do a radius so I don't rip a hole in my pants, my pant pocket. I'm going to do a little radius here. Fillet. It actually isn't a fillet, it's actually a radius on these features. So a fillet is on the inside, a radius is on the outside, but 0.05, I believe, is the size of the radius I did on the other one. Maybe I did 0.1. If you did do 0.1, you could just always double check. I did do 0.1. You always just click down here, change it to 0.05, 0.1. Select OK, and now you have fillets that are 0.1 all the way around the external or outside of your part. And it's kind of up to you if you want an inside radius. Maybe you only want to do these edges here, this one and this one at 0.1. And you don't want to actually do the inside radius, or maybe you want it to be even a little bit smaller. But you can still do, right? Radius tool, I'm going to modify, fillet. And you could do something like 0.025, 25 thousandths radius. Just something like really shallow there to round it out so you have like a sharp edge, or you don't break a credit card or whatever, debit card, or ID. Now you're ready to begin modeling. So save your part one more time. Now you're ready to begin modeling at the top. Modeling at the top is not too difficult. There's a couple different ways you can go about it. You could model it right here. I'm a big fan of making a new model. So go hit File, New Design, and a new design will pop up. Right now in this new design, do a file save as or Control S and label it, please. So call it top or two part because there's two pieces, 2-part wallet top Sullivan. Your sketch must be on this XY plane. If you're not sure where that is, you can just highlight it right here. You can even select it right there, as I did. You're going to create the sketch. I already created the sketch. I meant to go to two-point rectangle, and you're going to make the rectangle the exact same size as the bottom. So kind of going back to our previous sketch, come on over here, double click it. These are the numbers we're going to work with, 3.975 and 2.6525. I'm not even sure if I'm going to remember that, but so just 2.6525, I believe. And this one was 3.9875, I believe. We'll flip back over 3.975. And 2.6525. 6.525. Okay, perfect. Stop sketch. Now we're ready to go ahead and basically just extrude it. I'm going to extrude it. I only want this thing to be 0.15 big. It's going to be pretty tall, maybe 0.125. And make it 0.125. That should be plenty big. And with a relatively thin piece of metal here. So I'm going to hit home. So we're in the right orientation. Now we're going to go ahead and do all of our drilling on the top part. Make a new sketch. And we're going to go ahead and use the points. And put your points exactly kind of where you had them before. Dimension tool. These dimensions up are all 2 inches. I just selected on the keyboard. I just hit the D button for dog. D is in dog. And it just is a quick key. Instead of coming up here every time and going over to dimension, it just says use the letter D. So that's why I kind of flipped over to that pretty quick. If you don't exit out, I happen to know this is 0.15 over the edge here and over the edge here. So stop sketch. I'm ready to begin. Creating my hole features, which I want 1, 2, 3, 4. It should end up saving all the dimensions the same. Depth 0.4 is way too deep, but that's okay. Timer 0.112, tip angle 118, countersink diameter 0.15, countersink angle 82 degrees. We have 4 selections. If I select OK right now, we should get 4 holes. Flip it over like this. Now we're ready to go ahead and create threads on each of these. So select this, model, OK. Create threads. That. Okay. I don't know why we can't just select all, but. And one more. Create threads. 1, 2, 3, 4 holes. Now you can do whatever type of design you want on this feature. It's totally up to you. At this point, you can go ahead and insert an SVG for a logo. Under my downloads, I have a ton of cool SVGs. I have American flags, I have Blackhawks, Bears. I might do a Bears wallet. Choose this face, and you can move around with the square gray tool button. You can move things around with this, and you just kind of have to eyeball it center. I don't know exactly how to get it exactly center, but maybe you could just draw a center line down the middle, and then, you know, just to eyeball it, but I think it's pretty close to center right there. Stop sketch. I can even edit this sketch, and I think it's all fixed because it's all green, so you can highlight it and unfix it. And now you delete your lines. And once you go ahead and do that, you can go ahead and save your features. Hit this Control S. You can always do like whatever type of cutouts you want in this part if you wanted to remove something, or if you're just happy with the Bears logo. Last thing you think of right now is you're going to go ahead and do the modify fillet tool on all 6 corners. So I'm going to flip it up like this. This one, and they're all going to be 0.1. I think right when you type in a dimension, it doesn't like that. So click on all the corners, flip this around on that corner. -0.1. And whatever else you want to cut out or design in your part, that's up to you right now. It's totally open to you. If you want to come back in here and edit the sketch, you might be able to highlight and move things around. I'm not 100% sure if you can go under modify and move, copy, and move things. I don't exactly know how to do that, but anyways, yeah, that's pretty much the end of the design for that top wallet. Enjoy.